And reforms to address medical shortage in progress. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. The National Capital District organized an early morning walk today to show unity and promote healthy living in the region, joined by members of the 7th Pacific Urban Forum. The walk commenced at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium and concluded at Ella Beach.
Among those that joined the walk this morning were the Joyce Bay Community Policing, Wives of the 1st Royal Pacific Highlands Regiment at Tauranga Barracks, Bomana Taranga Women's Trading Network from the PNG Correctional Service, and several Hadis. Hence, the Governor Powes Pakup with the delegation from Pacific and Asia were present as well, affirming solidarity and unity. Addressing the participants at Ella Beach after the walk, Governor Pakup spoke about the spirit of uniting Port Moresby City.
These are the dynamics of us building this very diverse city to become one city, one people, one nation, thinking about our journey, thinking about the future, thinking about our children.
The presence of other Pacific Islanders symbolizes the collaboration that contributes to blending a diverse nation.
Missionaries from Cook Islands, Tonga, Samoa, you all to contribute to our journey, came to blend this diverse nation together to become one people, one nation, one country. Very big challenge, a great ambitious dream, but we are gradually and surely making it happen. So,
Governor Pakup wished the participants an enjoyable stay and looks ahead to meaningful discussions.
I hope you all have a taste of, the people you left behind. Let's look forward to the completion of it. We'll give you a big wow farewell so that you can remember Port Moresby and Papua New Guinea forever.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
8 representatives from the Kingdom of Tonga are currently in Port Moresby to participate in the 7th Pacific Urban Forum.
This morning they had the privilege to participate in the walk in support of the forum organized in Papua New Guinea. Chief Executive Officer for the Ministry of Lands Survey, Special Planning and Natural Resources, Taniela Kula, was among the crowd this morning. He is looking forward to the discussions and hopes to learn more during this forum.
Coming to PNG is my first time to come to Papua New Guinea, and I hear of all the good things about PNG and how well planned it is, how well supported, they have resources so they can build their own. I've learned a lot yesterday, so I'm looking forward to more learning lessons today and for the rest of the conference.
Mr. Kula said he is happy to be among the PNG communities.
I like following the governor, leading his community, Port Moresby, in the walkabouts in the morning. It's good engagement, interactive with the community. So,
Mr. Kula said he holds a special responsibility and attending the forum will give him valuable insights.
So I'm a geologist by trade, but now CEO. And it's my responsibility to do better planning for Tonga. So I know PNG is growing, and so this is a good opportunity to come and see what's growing, how they've done it, and see potential partnership with PNG in the future.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
During the second day of the 7th Pacific Urban Forum today, Director General of the Secretariat of the Pacific Regional Environment Program, Zephaniah Nawadra, says disaster waste is one of the major challenges affecting the Pacific region.
Disaster waste is a well-recognized threat to health, safety and the environment, which can also be a major impediment to post-disaster rescue operations. Mr. Nawadra said within the short period of time, it will generate waste that normally takes about 10 years.
It basically undermines all the progress that is made with good waste management. So this is a big issue that we are also working on right now.
He highlighted the key United Nations agencies that they have partnered with to come up with solutions.
We have identified our key UN partners. Our key partners are UNEP in our environment area, and in weather and climate it's WMO, and we host them within SPEC, the sub-regional office, so that we also have connections to their platforms and their funding mechanisms. So instead of
Mr. Nawadra explained that the UN agencies implement global aid through their regional centers that control and govern the services that reach climate change impacted areas. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Department of Personnel Management hosted an external stakeholder consultation workshop to review the Public Service Management Act, aimed at assessing and strengthening the legislative framework that governs Papua New Guinea's public service.
The Public Service Management Act review is a significant and timely initiative as it is vital to the future of public service. As the backbone of government administration, the Public Service Management Act plays a critical role in ensuring efficiency, accountability and professionalism across all state institutions. The review seeks to accommodate reform initiatives, address emerging challenges with the public sector, align policies with modern governance standards, improve service delivery to the people of Papua New Guinea, and strengthen transparency, performance, and ethical conduct among public servants. The Director of Legal and Investigation Division of Department of Personnel Management, Rachel Kiap, highlighted the objectives of the review.
We are currently reviewing the Public Service Management Act 1985. Other objective is to identify the specific challenges and changes and address them to ensure that we have an efficient and effective public service machinery.
She noted that the PSMA has undergone several amendments and reviews since its inception, most notably in 1998, 2002, 2003, 2020 and 2022, and a consolidation in 2024. However, with the public service landscape rapidly evolving, a comprehensive review is now necessary to ensure the Act remains relevant, effective, and aligned with national priorities.
CPSMA 1995 is over 20 years, and the number of amendments made were almost or close to 10. And those amendments have to be incorporated into one piece of legislation.
Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the Public Service Management Act consultation is on its third day of being reviewed, with focus centered around infrastructure, law and order sector, ensuring fair representation on insights for better governance and service delivery.
This week's workshop plans to cover 4 different sectors, including admin, economic, infrastructure, and law and order, marking an important step in the wider consultation process. Revising parts of Public Service Management Act being reviewed, the Executive Manager for Strategic Policy Development of Department of Personnel Management, Ida Yuki, stressed on the appointments and promotions of the department heads. She outlined future plans for strong regulatory framework to govern the requirements for the appointments and promotions within public sector. She says provisions guiding this aspect are under review and awaiting implementation.
Anybody who enters into the public service has got to have some prerequisite requirement. I mean, it is a requirement, have the prerequisite qualification before they can be considered for a position in the public service. So, and in most cases, the new recruits, they come, they have the qualifications on paper, but in practice, they don't have that. So this particular content of the module has that exposure to the different areas, functions and systems of the government.
She explained the proposed procedures for governing appointments and promotions of individuals to department heads which were developed by CILAG.
And so the content of those modules are designed by CILAG. And we have NC2, National Certificate 2, National Certificate 3. We have the diploma and then advanced diploma. Our secretary has already done online the advanced diploma for her to qualify to be a secretary. So
Ms. Yuki provided reasons behind the need for policy development around governing appointment and promotion. She says the current state lacks supervision of qualification.
The defense is here. They have that strategy in place in terms of training. When they are moving from one rank to the other, you have 3 sort of qualification certificates that you have to undergo before you can be considered by the committee to move to be given the next rank in place. So we'd like to adapt the same in terms of our promotion, because right now you see agencies, they just sort of like promote somebody without having the basics to move to that level.
Ms. Yuki encourages training institutions such as universities, colleges and schools to incorporate this sector into their curriculum in the future.
We'd like to encourage that other institutions like the PNG, any other training institutions can also add it onto their curriculum so that like it is offered at those institutions, so that like when students go through, and if they have the intention to come and work for a public service, because one of these days to come into the public service you have to show that you have that qualification.
Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Capital Insurance has undergone a rebranding phase. With the official announcement made today, it is now known as TISA Insurance. This is a major step into evolution and business alignment as TISA Group aims to enhance its growth strategy.
Following the rebranding, TISA Group's focus now stands on developing a unified, trusted portfolio of businesses across the Pacific. This is based on customers' trust, local relevance, and strong protection for individuals, families, and businesses. It was highlighted that the transition of Capital Insurance to become TISA Insurance was in accordance with their 3 strategic objectives of clear group identity, customer trust and simplicity, and platform for future growth.
So thanks all for coming. So the purpose of us getting together today is to announce that the organisation you'll be familiar with as Capital Insurance is from today to be known as TISA Insurance, and it gives me great pride to be able to announce that today, which is fantastic. But that's the organisation. From today we are TISA Insurance, and we are a TISA Group company, which is fantastic.
TISA Group is known as a PNG-first and Pacific-focused organization that is driven with the vision to establish trusted and sustainable businesses in key sectors. The rebrand is seen as a pathway to strengthen their ability to be more consistent, scale capabilities, and support future growth and impact across the region. Chairman of TISA Insurance, Michael Coyson, elaborated that the transition is part of the organization's effort to reinforce stability.
We have a growth agenda, and we'll be exploring other markets that we will go to as well. TISA Insurance represents protection, assurance, and clarity. The rebrand simplifies how customers recognize and engage with the business, reinforcing trust while making insurance easier to understand and access.
Their range of insurance products include general insurance, motor and property insurance, and life and health insurance, which is market specific. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh, Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Goodpilla mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodpilla data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's OneTalk wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our OneTalks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's OneTalk wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. During the recent parliamentary session, Minister for Health Elias Kapavore responded to a series of questions that were raised on the 30th of November 2025 by the Governor for East CPA regarding medical shortage and procurement processes.
On the 30th of November 2025, during Parliament session, a series of questions were raised by the Governor for East CPA, Alan Bird, in regards to medicine shortage in the country and Public Accounts Committee's recommendation on health procurement. The Minister for Health, Elias Kapavore, responded to the questions during the recent Parliament sitting, noting that reforms have been implemented within the National Department of Health in line with the 15 recommendations made by 2018 Public Accounts Committee.
Yes, significant reforms have been implemented within the National Department of Health. The former medical supplies procurement and distribution branch have been elevated to a medical supplies division.
Kapavore also noted that a number of operational PAC recommendations have been implemented.
Mr. Speaker, a number of PAC recommendations have also been implemented. The M-Supply inventory system now operates in more than 500 health facilities in our country, including all area medical stores and major hospitals, improving stock monitoring and reducing wastage.
In terms of medicine shortage in the country and medicine procurement process, Minister Kapavore explained the process.
5, Department of Health issued 4 public procurement advertisements covering 332 essential medicines items required for the operation of health facilities across the country. All registered pharmaceutical supplies who met regulatory and financial requirements were eligible to participate in tender processes. Bids were evaluated through as the police procurement processes and contracts were audited accordingly.
Kapawara said the Department of Health is currently preparing the 2026 Medical Supplies Procurement Plan, which will guide the expenditure of the 2026 budget appropriation. Mimi Pio, National MTV News.
Member for Bulolo, Sam Basil Jr. asked the Prime Minister several questions in today's Parliament session pertaining to an update on the Wafi-Golpu project.
The member said it is evident that land ownership has been a challenge and asked if the Lands and Physical Planning Department have undertaken the work on boundaries and ownership.
My questions are, number one, when will the Department of Lands and Physical Planning organize and carry out a walk around the land as prescribed by the Land Dispute Settlement Act to confirm the boundaries of the tribal groups and clans owning land in the Special Mining List 10 or Wafi-Golpu mine?
He importantly pursued clarification on the delay.
Question lo mi am go begin lo Prime Minister since last week me ask him the question lo Wafi. Mi go back lo peles only ask him narapla something when we can put him to lo flow or can arim na look him lo pixana radio arim radio.
Mr. Basil directed 6 questions to the Prime Minister, urging the Mining and Lands and Physical Planning Ministers to take note. This was Prime Minister James Marape's response.
This plan condition precedent on the work of negotiations. So I want to give assurance to the member and our people there. I will find out from the mining department as to what is happening. They've certainly done some work. But through only go stop long place now looking talk to one more papa ground mama ground or yet but me find out now me talk so in writing along him now people blog in, and I will also release information to the public for the benefit of the public and Greater Moroway.
He said the state negotiating team have met with joint partners Harmony and Newmont.
Belisi, Long Country, in our Papa Ground, Moroway Provincial Government, District Law, yet also state negotiating team. Want them to play joint venture investor to play Sinan to play only talk to finish. But he got some areas of loggerheads where only no come on them one bell passing, one bell thinking. You play clear long talk me snap him all the time. Policy blow this play government law me must kiss him above 55%. Total state take. You count him, put him in basket, long PNG, royalty go on top, equity go on top, na taxes go on top. People must define him clear where 55% is slip. And so this blood talk he cost him all two like kiss him some more, me blood two like kiss him more.
Wafi-Golpu is a major copper gold block cave project with a potential 26 to 40-year lifespan. Amanda Ilaitia, National MTV News.
Ayatambua, the member for Goroka, said this year the government has allocated 50 million kina for the Freight Support Service Program. He asked a question without notice to the Minister for National Planning to clarify if the funding has been released.
Tambua said if the funding has been released, then a list should be published for the public to access.
If the funding has been released, can your department publish the list of companies that has benefited from that funding?
The Freight Subsidy Program is a key initiative of the government designed to support rural farmers by subsidizing the high costs of transporting agricultural produce to national and global markets. The member for Goroka highlighted challenges faced by farmers.
Fuel went up because Lili go you have him long Middle East. Big blow, sorry. Now this law also affecting fuel price as well, but also price of fertilizer too went up now. So our farmers are really struggling to move their cargoes from rural areas, come in Salo town, location good blow price. That's all. This money blow freight subsidy, release yet.
The National Planning Minister said the funding has not been released yet.
50 million kina exists
And secondly, that this funding has not been released yet. It will be released from my department when we receive the warrant. But the funding funding exists. And if it exists, if we receive the warrant, we will pay to the direct to the institutions or companies that will be subsidizing the freight. So that is the answer to your 4 questions. Yeah.
Amanda Ilaitia, National MTV News.
National Superannuation Fund will continue to partner with commercial banks to make it easier for members to access the documents they need without unnecessary delays.
During the Nasfund's employer conference at the Hilton Hotel in Port Moresby today, Manager for Special Projects Tony Delilah highlighted the fund's partnership with commercial banks such as BSP and MyBank. Mr. Delilah said members won't have to go to the branches of these commercial banks anymore when applying for withdrawal of superannuation.
18 months or 2 years, we've been working closely with MyBank and our fund administrators to provide access to our members, particularly in areas of rural areas in Papua New Guinea, and people who don't have access to banking, because majority of our members are in that category. And we've been working closely with them to ensure that we provide digital onboarding membership platform, which we've done now, accessible banking solution. So why MyBank? So our partnership with MyBank will give us access to the extensive branch network across the country. They have 16 branches and 300 agencies. They have an extensive rural network system, which we're going to tap into, and we're going to roll out with our teams on the ground. And the advanced banking platform that they have, that allows us to be able to meet the banks or meet the requirements of KYC, but also sell the product in itself.
A representative from MyBank also presented on the bank's partnership with Nasfund.
Plus long-term savings in one system. So now
Nasfund CEO Rajiv Sharma concluded that the fund focuses on making financial services and retirement processes more accessible, convenient and secure. Pakatambua, National MTV News.
The National Superannuation Fund held its first ever multi-location employer conference today. The annual event was streamed live from conference rooms in Port Moresby, Lae, Kokopo and Mount Hagen, and was simultaneously delivered to a wider audience.
But what we do for
Nasfund's multi-location employer conference was streamed live across the 4 regions around the country. This marks the first time employers nationwide participated in a unified real-time conference experience. Nasfund CEO Rajiv Sharma said the new approach reflects the fund's commitment to modernizing engagement with employers and strengthening national consistency in superannuation education. Key areas including contribution compliance, employer obligations, digital services, and tools to support workforce retirement readiness were highlighted at the conference.
In assets, annual crediting rate 6.5% in 21 to 13% in 2025. Last 3 years, if you look at it, roughly 11.25% of average. If I compound this 3 years return, it is not sum total of how you add 9 plus 11.75 plus 13. Rather, you need to take impact of compounding which takes place with every interest. From you lodge it to us, we receive it, we check it, goes to Kina, they do their own due diligence on that, and then it gets processed. So there is a reason why there is a slight delay.
Nasfund's Risk and Compliance Manager Lisa Costigan, who made a presentation from Kokopo, pointed out grey listing and how it can affect profitability.
So now classified as authorized financial institutions, or AFIs. So compliance with the listed regulations means that we need to tighten up our policies and procedures to ensure that we comply. That superannuation is for the long term. Strong governance practices are required to safeguard your retirement funds.
General Manager for Nasfund's IT, Arua Taravatu, and Chief Officer for Member Service, and Wilson also made presentation from Mount Hagen and Lae respectively. CEO Mr. Sharma said transparent communication, ensuring compliance with superannuation obligation and engagement with employees is important, and the fund is looking forward to more presentations and visits to employers going forward. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
The International Training Institute announced today that their Bachelor of Accounting and Finance has been accredited by CPA Australia, one of the world's leading professional accounting bodies. This major milestone makes International Training Institute the first private institute in Papua New Guinea to earn CPA Australia accreditation for a locally developed degree.
In effect, they're equating us to an Australian degree. So, like an Australian degree or even our degree, they all have to go through an associate membership. Our students now eligible to go through that pathway to get that. So, we are pleased to do that because we have been. It is hard for an Australian institute to recognize a degree from PNG in the sense of a professional body in some sense, in terms of the private sector especially.
Upon completion of Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, the students now have the opportunity to be part of the leading professional accounting body that recognizes ITI.
So within a short time after we launched our degree, now we got 3 different professional pathways, with the CPA Australia, obviously CPA PNG for Papua New Guinea, where they have to do their programs, as well as IPA, Institute of Public Administration, which is Australia as well. So they have like 3 professional bodies they can become members straight on completion of their degree program. So that I don't know about others, but as a private wise, I know there's somebody else who has all these links in terms of overall, in terms of 3 different associations.
This accreditation is only for ITI students studying Bachelor of Accounting and Finance, who will be the first batch in 2 years' time. Now we take a look at the Nasfund market report. The kina closed lower at 0.2317 US dollars in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying 0.2242 US dollars, 0.3171 Australian dollars, 0.1850 euro, and 35.31 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed lower, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with Nasfund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the SkillRise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. SkillRise, and by you like it.
Hoy, semakin tapas si Arya.
Anti, bangka goksim. Nasfund Loran. You think you passed it? Sparks, it's in me.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Southern Highlands Acting Provincial Administrator David Kelma formally welcomed the Independent Commission Against Corruption into the province, signaling a new era of accountability and transparency in public administration.
During the first ICAC Commissioners Regional Breakfast held in Mount Hagen yesterday, each island's provincial administration was asked to sign a Memorandum of Understanding with ICAC. Southern Islands Acting Provincial Administrator David Kelma announced that his administration was ready to sign the MOU with ICAC, granting the Commission authority to operate within the province.
So when I did a commitment to have ICAC office to be established in the province, I'm in business. So I encourage all provincial administrators, talk to your brother and deputies, talk to your PAs. This country is young, we are blessed, but here we are going around the circle.
Mr. Kelma emphasized that the partnership reflects the administration's commitment to good governance and the fight against corruption. He encouraged all islands' provincial administrations to invite ICAC to have workshops in their respective provinces to strengthen the work of ICAC in the islands region.
We will go back discussing our provincial groups, harness the message that you have given us, spread to our public servants, and going forward, we will also invite you, place invitation. I want to encourage all provincial administration to invite ICAC to have some workshop, follow-up workshop in your respective provinces.
In his closing remarks, on behalf of all islands provincial administrations, Mr. Kelma commended the work of ICAC with its development partners in the country.
On behalf of this public servants family, the big family that we have, I want to commend the work of ICAC.
He concluded that provincial administrations gain important insights from ICAC and they are hoping to fight against corruption in their respective provinces and districts. Edward Luke, National MTV News, Mount Hagen.
National Broadcasting Corporation this morning commenced their public consultation for the Highlands region in Mount Hagen to review proposed changes to the Broadcasting Act 1973.
The aim of this review is to update legislations to align with changing technologies and enable the NBC to operate as a viable entity able to sustain itself while providing its mandated task of being a public broadcaster. The event was officiated by the Managing Director for NBC, Coronao, and Deputy Administrator for Western Highlands Province, Ashley Tikil, together with key stakeholders. The Managing Director for NBC elaborated on the outcome of this consultation.
The Broadcasting Act has remained as it is since 1973, and as you can imagine, in between, technology has overtaken the country, the world, and NBC is not exempt. So in light of those technological changes and other advances in the media landscape, we have been directed by our minister and the board to undertake this review. So
he further said when the act was put in place, it only covered radio stations. However, as they are moving into television and online platforms, and these changes are necessary.
Stations, and we have radio, we had, and we still have radio presence across the country. So the Broadcasting Act, if you read through it right now, it covers mostly radio operations and how we go about our radio. So NBC has since then taken on television, and in recent times we've taken on online as well. So that in itself is reason enough to amend the act to reflect.
The first consultation was in Kokopo for the New Guinea Islands region and will conclude in Port Moresby for the Southern region. Mr. Now said they are looking to conclude these consultations in the coming months and prepare for its tabling in Parliament come June or July. It will be a 2 days consultation which started today at Hotel Kimininga in Mount Hagen and will conclude tomorrow. Stakeholders, including representatives from ICAC and representatives from the censorship office, including the provincial government, were present to attend to the workshop. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The newly established St. Montfort Kiunga Teachers College in the North Fly district of Western Province is now in full swing, training students to become primary school teachers. The college has sworn in its governing council members to ensure ongoing institutional development.
On the 16th of March 2026, the newly established St. Montfort Kiunga Teachers College held its oath swearing-in ceremony at the school campus in Kiunga with North Fly District Magistrate of Kiunga and Tabubil, Wasita Mota, present to administer the ceremony. The council members of the college have pledged to carry out their responsibilities faithfully and in accordance with the mission and regulation of the institution. College Principal Brother Lucianos Lacra says this will guide and support the ongoing development of the Teachers College in Kiunga.
Decision is to be taken in consultation with the governing council. That is the role of each member is very, very important and for the development of the college and betterment for excellence.
This occasion marks a step in strengthening the governing council to guide and support the growth and development of the institution in education. As the college continues to train and equip students to become teachers, people in Western Province, particularly Kiunga and nearby settlements, are urged to take ownership of such higher learning institutions. The principal explained that this will help to produce more teachers to address shortage of teachers faced by many remote schools in Western Province and across PNG.
Particularly the public to take care of the college in respect of the security and sometimes intruders.
Currently, 44 students in Kiunga are undergoing training in primary teacher education. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
A total of 30 youths stood up to be agents of change within their homes and communities at Tai Corner Village in Moresby South recently.
PNG Tribal Foundation conducted awareness through documentary screening in partnership with PNG AFL program called Pilailon Senis, where the program uses the Footy League and screening in communities to drive conversations around gender-based violence, gender appreciation, shifting cultural mindsets of valuing women, and education and sorcery violence in communities. The documentary called Senis in Passing, a 45-minute film, had more than 50 women and men, including children, gathered at Taikoni United Church to watch the film. Senis in Passing National Coordinator Majori Finkeo said the screening documentary had reached over 200,000 citizens across 17 provinces since 2015, when it was launched by Tribal Foundation. She emphasized the need to shift the mindsets on how people see roles and responsibilities of women and girls in their communities. Taikoni United Church Deacon Irau thanked AFL PNG and Tribal Foundation for such important awareness needed for a very long time. The issue of men beating their wives and disrespecting each other, homebrew activities and other social activities are the main challenges in the village. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
40 years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with Nasfund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Woi, semakin bapak si Arya.
Auntie, bangka goksim. Nasfund Loran. You think you passed it? Spots. It's in me.
Sport is one thing that can give kids direction and keep us out of troubles.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game.
Very special representing our country.
Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Trukai Industries has backed Cricket PNG by providing essential support towards the 2026 Isuzu T20 Smash tournament. This contribution ensures that players, officials and staff stay fueled as they compete at the national stage.
Trukai has come on board to fuel players, officials and management from across the country who are currently converged in Port Moresby for the 2026 Isuzu T20 Smash Championship. Every ball, hit or catch will be powered by Trukai for the remainder of the championship. The event started off in Amini Park on March 19 and will end on March 29th. Committed to empowering the local athletes on their journey to Papua New Guinea Barramundi and PNG Lewa squads, Trukai supported Cricket Papua New Guinea with 20 bags of 10 kg Trukai jasmine rice. This covers the catering for players, officials and staff over the 8 days of the 2026 Isuzu T20 Smash tournament for men and women. Given the challenging weather in Port Moresby, the tournament is going on and off with the hope to be concluded as planned on a high note. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja nah. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Good Pillar mobile data plans. From only 3 kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Good Pillar data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. It all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
Years ago, Data PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, ICAC PNG.
Most companies are paying well above that in the formal economy, but we also have a number of enterprises that are just continued to bypass.
Watch In Focus every Monday nights at 7 p.m. Our weekly current affairs talk show which presents comprehensive discussions and insights on critical issues facing Papua New Guinea and the wider region. We engage with decision makers and experts in numerous sectors including politics, business, economics, technology, law and order, education, health and social issues, amongst others, as well as PNG icons and influential figures, keeping you well informed right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Trukai Sports. 37 referees and judges have been officially accredited through PNG RFL Better Development Accreditation. This is in preparation for the national competition kickoff in April.
3 women were amongst 37 accredited METS officials who completed a 2-day workshop covering 16 training modules, delivered with the support of Papua New Guinea National Rugby Football League, Queensland Rugby League, National Rugby League and the Pacific All Sports at the National Football Stadium. These 37 METS officials are the first to achieve the accreditation for the 2026 Papua New Guinea National Rugby League competition season, allowing them to officiate across all 5 venues of the competition. The accreditation process forms part of Papua New Guinea National Rugby Football League's commitment to strengthening standards and professionalism within the game. The workshop is part of an ongoing capacity building initiative to improve match officiating and game delivery in Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea National Rugby Football League Chief Executive Officer Stanley Hondina delivered the closing remarks and congratulated the participants, saying he is pleased to see all 37 officials completing the program. The program brought in participants from across the country and gave them the much needed upskilling. Charlie Dumavi, Trukai Sports.
The Ranch Trukai Sports, the Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Why? Semakin bapak seharian.
Auntie, bangka goksim. David Loran. You passed it. Spots. It's in me.
For too long, banking has felt out of reach for many. But now, BSP's One-Took Wallet is here to change that. Send and receive money, pay bills, and top up. It's your money, wherever, whenever. Because at BSP, we are committed to improving how our customers connect to our One-Talks, to our family, to the ones we love. BSP's One-Took Wallet. Money made easy. Dial *131# for everyone.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company. Totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With Money Plus, we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, cloudy periods with afternoon rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Popondetta, cloudy periods with possible showers and thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 25th of March 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.